Welcome to my channel. I am so excited to start this new chapter in my life. 2021 will hopefully be amazing. Fingers crossed. I am going to be doing a new makeup look every week. I'm going to try to post a new video every single week. 2 videos every week. So one video will definitely be a makeup tutorial. Maybe not a tutorial, but like we're just gonna chat, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna do makeup together, try out new palettes and stuff. And then the second video will either be like an FX, maybe some reviewing on some things. I am one of those shoppers that gets sucked into things all the time. Like influencers influence me all the time. It's really bad. So like even today, I got these. I got these too. I got 3 flavors. There's really not much in here. No wonder there's only 3 grams of sugar per bag. Anyways. Also, I have a sty. I don't know if you can see it. It's really bad. I've been getting styes lately. I don't know what that's about. So I have never done anything like this before in my life. I'm not good at editing. This is all a learning experience. So if you're watching, thank you. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, show me some love because this is my dream, my absolute dream. And I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna manifest this shit for myself. We're gonna do this together. But I do appreciate everybody's support. I have started working. This is gonna be a little bit longer of a video. It's my intro. So I have started working on a beauty studio. Kevin has helped me out so much. I love him. He has been so patient with me and so supportive. He's my #1 cheerleader. I kind of feel like he's like you know when you say things like, well, my mom, or you hear people say they're like, my mom thinks I'm beautiful, or my mom thinks I'm smart. Like, I feel like that's how Kevin is to me. Like, I'm always like, well, Kevin thinks that I can do it, or Kevin thinks I'm great, or like, Kevin doesn't think I'm fat. So I'm very fortunate. So if you don't have a boo like that, then I don't know what you're doing. So first things first is I'm gonna put my super greasy hair back. We're gonna go with this one, because it matches my sweater a little bit. Just the colors. I got a whole pack of these from Amazon. And they're super cheap and they're amazing. So there we go. I haven't brushed my hair yet today either. I haven't washed it in like maybe a week, 2 weeks. I don't know. It's been a minute. This sty hurts so bad. First things first, we roll up our sleeves. And I actually got this in this blender in my FabFitFun. It was like an editor's pick box. It has this like silicone-y side on the side, and then it's the sponge on this side. So I'm gonna use this today. I normally use my beauty blender, but I'm gonna try this thing out. And then I actually got new foundation. I got this Estee Lauder Double Wear. I got it in a desert beige. 2 and 1 is the color. Okay, so first things first, we are going to prime. So this is Smashbox, the original photo finish, smooth and blurred. It smells terrible. I got like a weird thing with smells. So like this smells like a Jiffy Lube waiting room to me. I don't know why, it does. It's a very like almost like waxy feel. I really want to get the milk blur stick. Is that what it's called? It's a milk. It's like Allure's #1. I don't know. You always trust that Allure stuff. Is it Allure? Allure. Always trust it. It's never wrong. If it's like if it's one of those ratings like #1 or something like that, always get it. It'll never fail. So now I am going to try out my new foundation, which I'm so excited about it. So I've never used this before, but apparently you're supposed to like put it on the silicone part, dab it, dab. I don't think I used enough. You can buy a pump for this foundation. I'm like, Why can't y'all just make it so that it has a pump? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I didn't wet this, which I think that I should. I probably will wet this. I don't know if this one should be wet because it's already big and pretty fluffy. That's the only reason why I didn't. Which I think that this color matches. It matches way better than my, I have a mirror over here. It matches way better than my Nars that I got. But the Nars, it didn't let me match it like this one did. Like this one was like way more detailed of like trying to match it online. So I'm actually gonna use my beauty blender to go in with my Shape Tape. You need a Shape Tape. Yeah, they're amazing. I use the color Sand. I've noticed that this works all year round, this color. So one thing that I do not use is I do not use primer for my eyelids. Well, I do in a way because I just use my Shape Tape whenever I prime my eyes. I feel like it works just as good. I've never used eyeshadow primer, but everyone that I have seen, they just use their Shape Tape or their concealer to prime their eyes. You just do that, a little bit of setting powder, and you got to go. Concealer's done. So now what I do is I use my Laura Mercier setting powder. I know a lot of people use this stuff. What I do is I just put a little bit on my beauty blender, and then I go right under the eyes. And you want to do this pretty quick after you put your concealer on, so that your shit doesn't crack. And you just put a little bit. I don't know why some people will be like, it'll be like so much. I mean, I guess if you're like a performer or something, or if you're gonna be like sweating all day. So if I'm quiet, I'm sorry. I'm a very soft-spoken person. So this is teaching me to yell. Do you know I've made a few videos and then each time I'm like, nope, it's not the one. I might not even post this. There might be a bigger, better one once I get my lighting. I just want it to look good. And I know that a bunch of influencers, they're like, or like YouTubers, when people ask them like what all they need, they're like, oh, you can just record on your iPhone. And it doesn't matter. Your first video is always gonna look terrible. I don't want that. I want my shit to look like pretty damn professional. So just my Amazon brush. I got this brush. It's called Crown. It was a whole set. My sister got it for me for Christmas. She got me a whole set. And it was the last time when I wanted to start my own like YouTube thing and do like Instagram. I was watching a lot of YouTubers do unboxings of like their PR packages, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. Like, I want a PR box. Like, that would be so freaking cool. In true Sagittarius nature, I would get this idea in my head and I don't pursue it. But this time I'm pursuing it. I'm gonna do it. Ugh, it's gonna happen. Real Techniques brushes. This shit works so well. These are good brushes. You don't have to spend a fuck ton of money on brushes. So for a bronzer, I'm going to use my Hoola, my Benefit Hoola. This is what it looks like. It works really well. The only thing that I don't like, the packaging of it, like that bothers me. Why? It's not satisfying at all. And then I'm just gonna go in on my cheekbone, but like higher up. So like that. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do it on that side. And a good rule of thumb, not really rule of thumb, but it's just like a saying that people do. You just do a 3. A 3. Yeah, you do that motion. So I'm gonna do that with my whole face. Okay. So next I'm going to go in with my Nars Orgasm. It's so pretty. I have my blush brush by Real Techniques. I just go like, I kind of do like a Neapolitan thing. So I think, because it's like concealer, blush, bronzer. So I just kind of blend it in with the bronzer, like right above. And then just like a little bit. I guess it's not a little bit. right in the apple. I do that on both. I don't like the trend where they're putting blush on their nose. I think that looks dumb. Fake nails are really good with like scratching your nose. So now that I have my blush and my bronzer on, even though the blush has a little bit of a shimmer to it, I'm still gonna go in with my Morphe high impact highlighter. It's called Extra. So it is literally amazing. And then I have my Morphe brush. It's a M510. This is a really good brush. Like, it's a really good highlighter brush. I used to use a fan brush, and then I got this one, and it's just so much better. It's so much better. I do put the highlighter on the tip of my nose. I don't contour my nose because I embrace the big nose, okay? I like my nose. I like the shape of it. I like it. It's like a big ass button on my face, and I like it. Right, so now that I have my base done, I'm going to go in with my eyebrows. So for my brows, I use Winky Lux. So it's really cool because it has this crayon on one side, and then on the other side, it has this, which you can probably see my little hairs. I got this in my FabFitFun, and I really like it. It matches my eyebrow color really well. I'm gonna go in with this, and all I do is, and I literally just go in and I like fill it up a little bit, or fill them in a little. And I don't do it all the way. I'll like do like a little bit more right there, because then when I go in with this, I'll brush that up so it looks lighter in the front, like you have that more natural look, and then you just kind of brush it up in. And that is what I do, so I can actually do like a little bit more. Normally I like put my face right up in the mirror, so look to do that. So I'm looking in this mirror that I have next to me. Boom, there's one eyebrow. And then I'll just do the same with the other. Okay, they're not even sisters, they're distant cousins, but we're gonna go with it. Now that I have my eyebrows on, I'm going to start my eyes. So I'm actually gonna do a look with one that it never fails. It is literally my favorite brand. Well, this, okay, Tarte and Nars is tied with me. I've never used a Nars eyeshadow, but I love everything else Nars. And then Tarte's, like, if you love a good smoky eye or just any type of neutrals, I highly suggest you get this. It is so nice. It is worth every penny. You can literally do anything with it. I have this one. I have Tarte and Bloom. Tartelette. So if you do want something that's more like cool tones, the other one is more warm tones. They're a little bit darker. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a base. So what you do whenever you want to do a good smoky eye is you get like, I usually do like a lighter color, and I work my way up. I do 2 to 3 for a base, and then I go in for my smoke. So I'm gonna go in with this S'more color right here. My mirror is dirty. I love this palette. The only thing is that there is quite a bit of fallout with the Tarte palette, but I mean, it smells delicious. If you haven't ever smelled a Tarte palette, you should totally do it. It's amazing. Okay, so now that I got that, I'm gonna go in with Cashmere right there. See, there's a little bit of fallout, but it's okay. We're not mad. We're not mad. And then this is just gradually building, and you're just gonna want to use a blending brush. So I use my I got this brush like 5 years ago from what's the name of the store? Nordstrom Rack, and I love it. So now we're gonna go in on top of that with this warmth color, just a little bit. See, those are my 3. This one, I'm not going over the eyelid. I am strictly just doing this. So you do this little motion. Just going in. in the crease. Yeah. Okay, and then you wanna like, what I do is I like make it wing out a little bit. So now we're gonna go in with Cozy right there. We're gonna do just a little bit on the brush, just a little. And we're gonna go in right in the crease there. You wanna make it so that you have like depth. I like for my eyeballs to look big. It's better to put like too little on your brush than too much, because then you can just build. So I'm still like kind of winging that out a little bit. I'm using a Morphe M433 brush. Yep. It's a blending brush. Yes. So now we are gonna go in with an even darker color. We're gonna go, and this is where we go crazy. This is where we go crazy. We're gonna go in with Fireside. Right there. And that you literally only need a little bit. I'm going with the same brush because I'm just building up. And then you're gonna take that right in the crease. A little goes a long way. It's a flick of the wrist. This eye, I always do better with this eye. I don't know why. I don't know why. And again, they're distant cousins. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna go with the lower lash line. I'm gonna do the exact same thing with those 3 colors, but underneath. And I'm gonna work my way from the outside to the in. And I'm gonna use this little brush. I don't know if you can see it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this sunrise color. The sunrise. And I'm going to put this on my brow bone. And it has a really pretty shimmer to it. And you can just kind of blend that in. I do it like right up on my brow bone. So pretty. Okay, so now we're gonna do the lids. I'm actually going to use my Stila liquid eyeshadow. This stuff is amazing. I just like plop it right on my lid. I think that what I might do is put my eyeliner on first. This is the best eyeliner so far, the best felt tip one. It's waterproof liquid eyeliner, stay all day. I used to have the Kat Von D, the tattoo one, and then my friend changed my mind. This eye, I always do a better job with it. But once I have the glitter on and stuff, like, I'm really not a perfectionist. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to plop. I dab it on. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my brush. I get like a little paddle brush and I just kind of work with it. I don't let it go past the crease. See, that glitter kind of corrected my eyeliner a little bit. I'll probably go back in with the eyeliner. There, so it's just on. It's not like an overwhelming amount of glitter. Okay, so now what I do is I'll go back in with like a blending brush, any sorts. And I'll get my the Fireside color. And I'll just get a nice little blend ski going. Just in case I like covered up anything. See, I don't know if you can really tell, but that did make a difference. you kind of just go up a little bit. And there we go. Alright, so now we're gonna put on mascara. So I got, it was like last Christmas, it's the customer fan favorites from Sephora of like a bunch of different mascaras. So I just opened this. It's called a Superhero by It Cosmetics. I normally use Better Than Sex by Too Faced, but I'm like, shoot, I need to try some other things before these go bad. They might have already gone bad, I don't know, but I just opened this. This one's a little clumpy. If you don't mind a little clump, this is good for you. Don't know if I'll use this ever again. It's just a little clumpy. There we go. You want a dramatic lower eyelash. You want it to look fierce. Super fierce. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my eyelashes. I got these off Amazon. Yeah, I got a bulk of them. They're my super fierce lashes. They were inexpensive. They work really well. All I do is, I don't think this is what you're supposed to do. I just pick off the glue. Right there, yeah. Just pick it off. Just clean it off. And look. And then my duo. Oh yeah. I don't let them dry all the way. It's probably why, that's probably the reason why like 90% of my eyelashes fall out when I try to take them off, because the glue like seeps into the hair follicle. So when you get eyelashes, you're gonna want to trim them, and you don't want to make them hang off the end, because then it's gonna make your eyes look droopy. Fun fact. But always trim them to like fit you. Not all eyelashes fit the same eyes, so trim. Alright, so my eyelashes are on, and now for the final thing. I should have done this before I put my mascara on, but I'm gonna put this Thrive Cosmetic, let's see, it's like a shimmery crayon. So then I'm just gonna put this, it's called Stila. I'm gonna put it in my waterline, and this will just like brighten up my eyes a little bit. I used to be big on putting black liner in my waterline all the time, and then I realized that when you do a white or like a shimmery like highlighter, it really opens up your eyes, and the black will actually make your eyes look smaller. So if you have like really big eyes and you want them to look smaller, go ahead and use black. I still will use black in my waterline, but I don't do it as often. So now I'm gonna put my lips on, and for a lip, since I do have a lot going on with my eyes, I'm gonna do something that's a little bit more toned down. So my go-to lip is, I actually wore it on my wedding day. It's called, the color is Crush, and it's by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a liquid lipstick, a matte liquid lipstick. I know some people aren't a big fan because it's very drying. It is really hard to get off, but I wore it my entire wedding day. I didn't have to reapply. I ate, I drank. It does not come off. It is drying, so do not layer it. Only one layer. Like I'm telling you, if you layer it, it's gonna get clumpy and gross, but that's with most liquid lipsticks. There we have it. This has been so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope it's not too long. This is my first video. Well, it's not the first one that I filmed. I filmed a few on my phone, and I've like practiced editing and stuff, but I'm still not really good at editing. I'm not good with like time management just yet, but this is more of an intro video too, like a sneak peek of what's to come. So if you like it, if you just want to support me, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Again, I love you all. Thank you so much for the support and watching. It means the world. No negative comments or anything, because I am a very sensitive soul. I'm, you know, trying to get out of my comfort zone and not be so self-conscious this year. I don't know what's wrong with me. I got like severe body dysmorphia. So yeah, just show some love, and I will upload a video every single week. Hopefully 2 times a week, 2 videos. We'll see, but definitely at least once. So yeah, thank you. Bye.